The Washington Commanders are in Massachusetts today for a joint practice with the New England Patriots. Our team insider JP Finlay is with the team in Foxborough. All right, JP, you've seen him at training camp. How did they look going up against another team?
Yeah, it was great to see them go up against another team because let's be real, after a couple weeks of just practicing offense versus defense, defense versus offense in Ashburn, it feels really good for these guys just to get a chance to hit somebody that they haven't hit in a while. You know, getting up to Foxborough presents a real opportunity for a number of these players, but I think both head coaches really set the tone for what was a strong work day for both teams. And when you talk about, you see them right there, Dan Quinn and Mike Vrabel, these are well-established veteran coaches, and they brought their teams together. They said, guys, we want good work. We don't want fights. Jaden Daniels was getting loose, hitting that net like he always does. A lot of special teams work, which is way better when you're going up against another team than trying to simulate it against, you know, the ones versus the twos in your own building. And for these players, you saw ownership was here. The tone definitely got kicked up a bit. And for Mikey Samerstill and the Commanders players, they were fired up with the work they put in.
It was good. It was good to come out here and get a different look from another opponent, being able to compete against a different team, and just, you know, getting another look of what, you know, another team has conceptually. Guys, like, just it was all just a little bit different, and you need those preseason battles, those preseason matchups, just to get your feet under you, get you warmed up going into the season.
It was a lot of fun. It's fun to be able to go out there, go against a defense that, you know, has a little different style and a little different you know, skeleton to it. So it was fun to be able to do that. Fun to be able to, you know, play with our unit and just go out there and compete.
You know, we just picked up right where we left off. You know, feel like we was ready for this opportunity to come out here and compete against a new team. And we came out here and did exactly what we needed to do.
Pretty cool moment towards the end of practice for Mikey Samerstill, who grew up here outside of Boston. There was a tipped ball in a 2-minute drill from Patriots starting quarterback Drake May. Bobby Wagner got his hands on it. Mikey Samerstill was able to grab it in the end zone for the interception. Defense's ball. That ended Drake May's final drive. And certainly, you know, I'm sure some of the Patriots fans that know all about Mikey from his time as a high school football player in Massachusetts, they weren't happy to see Drake May get picked off. They might have been a little bit happy for Mikey to get the ball.
For sure. And that Drake May, Jaden Daniels matchup must have been fun, too.
Definitely. I mean, if you think back a year ago, there was a lot of talk about what Washington should have done with that second overall pick. Was it Jaden or was it Drake? Clearly, Jaden was the answer, but Drake may look good today. I think he's got a promising future. The Pats look way better with a competent coach with like Mike Vrabel running the show.
All right, can't wait to hear more about it when you get back. JP Finlay live in Foxborough for us. Thanks, JP.
It's almost here. It's almost that time.
Yes, it is.